Yo, you want to know something really funny though?
Go ahead.
No, I got a lot of funny things today.
Okay.
But the funniest thing
Uh,
was Jordan's mustache the entire trip.
it's a bad mustache.
Yo, we're
It's a
at the
pretty good
table.
mustache.
We're at the table and nobody believes that you're with us because you just have that racist face on. And it's just it is like, is he racist? No, but this is a racist face. Like the stash doesn't know justice. Reno
I know
911.
it's Eve versus Trina versus.
Yeah, no. No way that's better than the Timbaland Swiss Beats versus. That was insane.
Didn't watch that. Didn't
That
watch
was
it.
nuts. Great energy. I didn't know Swiss and Tim made half of those songs. But can you turn it down, Dale? You just got it in our ear.
I'm not watching that. I'm
Is
listening
that-
to Marcus' story with his daughter.
Yeah, well, can you? It's really loud. Do you have a
Are you
microphone?
guys
there?
Pretty
watching
off.
the Sixers game? I don't know. Are any of you guys watching the Sixers game?
No.
Isaiah Harris, that boy KD, man. Oh man, this is one of those bittersweet shows for Dale. I know it is.
Bitter. Why would it be bittersweet?
Win the win the battle only to lose the war. Y'all not coming out of that series. If it takes
over
50
6.
from Katie, no, they're not winning in Milwaukee.
Okay.
What? Why you start Katie the best player in the NBA? Listen, he has one Prisoner of the Moment podcast, and so is his viewers. All right, Prisoner of the Moment.
Luka Doncic
Shaq.
is the best player in the NBA, but
Shaq, what is the moment?
I'll agree with you on that, JD, because you've been sticking by that literally for almost a year now.
JD said that for the first time 2 weeks ago. Then now
I
you
got
say
a
he
question
said
though.
that for a year.
Shaq, why am
This
I
is-
on top with you guys? Is it because JD's racist beard or mustache?
It's because race face.
Jay, you don't like your position?
It's cool.
You guys gotta.
Jay wants to be in his own box. Put Jay back where he belongs.
I don't know what. You guys all gotta click your cameras off. Race face is funny.
No, it's
though.
all good, bro. Let's keep it
Nice,
pushing
solid.
though. Hey,
In serious.
how was your guys' weekend though?
don't remember.
We had a huge Vegas trip. I was literally with you guys 48 hours ago.
Right.
Yeah,
we're
but
good.
we could keep it
Funny
pushing.
times.
Ray got
Good.
kicked says, "You're a straight hater." I'm a straight hater. Bro, listen to me, bro. If you don't want to watch the show, then just leave. Like, it doesn't hurt me. I don't need your view. I don't need your sub. I don't need your Spotify download. If you don't like what you're hearing, just like everybody else, then just go, because it's a lot of people that I think do like what's going on here.
That's a terrible take, Shaq.
That's not a
Because it's
terrible
good
take.
though.
No, it's not. Because
It's good to have haters.
right, that's what I'm saying. You can't say that. You should just let him make his statement.
I
and
can
push on.
100% address whatever I want to, because I've been letting everybody make statements and been pushing on.
No,
If you don't like what's going on, if you don't like what's going on,
no, that's where you're wrong, because
No,
he
'cause
don't
if
like
you-
what you're saying. That doesn't mean he don't like what me, Jay, or JD saying.
1,000%. I apologize for that. You are right.
Right,
When
that's
I'm
why-
wrong, I'm wrong. You're
Do we
100%
gotta call you
right.
Spicy Shaq?
No, I'm straight hater. I'm straight hater.
That strung a little chord. I don't know if it was KD49 or what he said, but that strung a little.
No,
something just
because
now.
I say
I
what
haven't
I've been
seen
saying.
that from you since the locker room against Nenad.
I've been saying what I've been saying this entire time, and he says you're a straight hater with the 8, and I feel like it is Kevin Durant. So listen, Kevin Durant, I don't need that follow. You aren't the you aren't the measuring stick of what's a good podcast is. I'm not.
Right.
No, you're right though.
There
I'm sorry, Katie. You're right.
Hey, I like that out of you though. Hey, Jack Band, thank you so much for the tier 1, by the way, brother.
That's
Hey,
funny
so
stuff.
do you guys feel like we connected this weekend?
Of course.
Amazingly, you don't think so?
No, I do.
was-
I
it
just want to
was-
hear back from you guys.
Oh yeah, it was genuine. It was easy. It flowed. You got the big room, but I guess
That mean you go to the bottom slot for next trip.
that's it. That means right.
No, hold on. Pause.
That's like
Pause.
the J Awards pecking order.
Hey, did we
I
not
got
say
the
we was
best
going to do
room
it fair?
because of the J Awards.
How was we supposed to divvy up the rooms?
Oh, I think it was. I think it was wild. I think it was fine though. To be honest, like Shaq took the one he liked. JD obviously couldn't take any of the other ones.
I
And
took
that's
the
why I hit
second
you up.
one.
Like, yo, you took too long to respond. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be that guy to walk in and see that and then
Just dibs on it.
so I was like, all right, I'll just walk up the stairs.
Wait, so if we're talking about racism,
Uh-huh.
I got the smallest room. So
But hold on though.
No, because you didn't have crews.
I
don't know.
that was automatically.
And JD, how did it feel though?
what?
That's how we live normally.
What? Just that whole experience?
Just getting the low end of the stick.
And being looked at as racist every table we went to.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Hey,
They're like, get this guy out of here.
But I mean, I of course got the second biggest room just because my wife was pregnant. I wasn't gonna be nasty and get the first biggest room. That would have been nasty.
You should have used that card for everything.
Yeah,
you don't want to walk up the stairs.
But you could have though, Shaq. And I would have been
Yeah.
like, okay, cool.
No, it was cool.
I would have been like, but
On
if
the-
I'd have walked in there and see Shaq to the room, I was getting the room with the couch, and then
And then it was
JD
just
and
been,
Jay was
yeah,
sharing the
it'd been
bathroom.
like,
and then it would have been Walworth.
yo, when we were leaving, I wondered. I said, yeah, "There's no way Dale, Melissa, and Jordan were sharing this bathroom. Like, how was that scheduling going throughout the day? Like,
Hey, we
Well,
never
you
had
could lock. No issue. You could have locked.
Yeah, we
Oh,
had
oh,
zero
Locked
issues.
it. You could lock the door.
oh, so
lock
if
the
somebody
door, so
didn't
it's
lock
cool.
the door, so you just kind of rattled it to see if the door opened.
No. I just knocked and sat there for like 5 solid seconds to wait for someone to either say something, and then I would just shake it and then push
okay,
it.
okay.
Open, close.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
all right.
cool.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you
Cool,
waited to
cool.
throw up until the last day because that would have been a mess.
That kind of was like our alarm clock to an extent for a little bit also.
Really?
When we got up to get on, just hearing him gargle like that was crazy.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It was
That
wicked.
is crazy.
It was wicked.
Bro, god dang it. Well,
Is there anything that you guys wanted to do and didn't do on our trip?
Yes. No, not on the trip, but right now I want to shout out Jack Band. He said one of the best podcasts out right now, and I appreciate that because I can't call out the haters without showing mad love to all the supporters. So thank you for that.
Isaiah Harris too. He said that he's glad he gets to finally watch it live instead of just on YouTube.
Is it better live?
Let's get it.
Everything's
Yeah, I
better
guess we'll
live.
see.
Las Vegas tagline.
I'm not gonna lie, I was sweating a little bit thinking that you guys would never talk to me again. So I'm happy that I'm sitting here.
Don't worry, we got footage.
That's a wild take, JD.
What?
Never talk again.
Like what?
Like,
Yeah,
ever?
like you weren't even like close to that point.
I wasn't even
Mm-mm.
close.
You were enjoying yourself. What are you supposed to do in Vegas? Not enjoy yourself?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not gonna fight that.
Life
No,
sometimes.
we kind of knew what we was gonna get from you though. Like you never switched up.
Was,
So
was it exactly what you
You
expected?
never.
I
never
don't know
switched
about
up.
that one.
like
I
no,
know.
I knew I was gonna get that from JD.
I didn't know it would have been that little. He was a little.
No, but
tipsy.
it was good to see you guys in real time. You know what I'm saying? To hug you guys, to play, just connect, man. That's what I wanted this trip to be, and it was everything and more. So, and your significant others, we got to meet Cruz. Shout out to Cruz
Oh,
for dealing
Cruz
with
been
JD on a
playing
regular
well.
basis.
Yeah, she'll be there next
Right.
time.
Shout out B. Shout out Melissa. Shout out Mandy. Let's get into the show.
fact.
All right. NBA selections came out. Let's talk about it, man. What do you guys
There's
think about
nothing-
the first and second and third team?
Yo, first off, Rag Kicks is still here. He's just viewing the show after I gave him my little soliloquy, and I'm mad he hasn't responded. But Kevin Durant, whenever you want to chime in, your secret's safe with me, first off. So shout out to Rag Kicks, if that's even how you say it. And as far as the first team, second team, third team, I told you idiots what was about to happen, and nobody believed me. And I'm going to leave it at that. Guys are morons. I told you guys, Jayson Tatum is not who you think he is, and I keep trying to tell you guys that. What else you want me to say?
No one said Jayson Tatum was going to get a 1 through 3.
Who didn't say that? Who didn't say that?
But Del, you said he has a better chance of getting on third team than Ben Simmons.
Yeah, that was just a different episode.
Okay.
No. That was a different. Do not make me go to the clips, Del. You said that Jay Tatum was about to make.
I could have said it though. I could have, but here's the thing. That's a very That list is horrendous. From 1.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Of course it is.
Because you have three finalists for league MVP, right? You have 3. You have Jokic, you have Embiid, and you have Steph Curry, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was your 3 finalists. How is a finalist for the MVP makes the second team?
Bro, every time Embiid?
Let's start there.
Embiid.
Yes,
You're right.
there. That's 1.
You're
and
right.
2, how is the only unanimous first team All NBA player is not the MVP, but it's Giannis? 2 mistakes, idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have first of all, Kyrie should have been on the second team. I think he made third. Kyrie should have made second team. I think LeBron should have been on the third team, just coming to games and stuff he had missed. And I was surprised with Jimmy Butler. Not gonna lie. I think Jimmy made third team, right?
Curveball.
Yeah.
That was a curveball.
I don't even think he made the All-Star team. Did he? Did Butler make the All-Star team?
He made All-Star team, and I think he missed like a month, like going into January or something like that. So that was pretty wild. And no Tatum or Jaylen Brown was wicked. Who else didn't make it? I was like,
Russell Westbrook didn't make it. Devin Booker didn't make it.
I'm not buying it. No,
is wow.
Why?
It is.
Second team is
that made the most sense to me. Yo, we are not about to sit here and slander Chris Paul. Like, this is all you guys do. Just because he can't jump over cars and do all this fancy stuff, you're not about to give CP his credit? Are you insane? After sweeping the MVP?
Yeah, exactly. Me saying he go from second to third is him making second and Dev not even getting looked at is like, come on, bro. Like, come on.
No. You guys created that. No. You guys created that narrative because you guys won't even give Dev the respect over Jayson Tatum, which is insane to me. You guys created that narrative, not anybody else. All of this. Hold on, wait. Listen.
I love Devin Booker.
Listen, I'm happy to see all of these all NBA teams burn down this year because it's killing all of your, like, D Mitch ain't on the all NBA team, Devin Booker ain't on all NBA team. Yeah, this is what everybody gets because you guys sit here and you glorify the wrong players year in and year. Paul George, all NBA. You guys lost your damn mind. Paul George,
so Shaq,
all
you're saying
NBA
D-Book
team.
shouldn't have been on one of these teams.
D-Book should have been on one of these teams.
We like D-Book though.
Exactly.
No.
It's all the other narratives that are running intertwined. Embiid on the second team. What are you talking? How is this possible? And that's where I agree with you, Dale, on that aspect. Just because the media has created all of these narratives, narratives. So I'm glad that it's burning down to the ground this year. Should Jayson Tatum made a team? Possibly, but I still don't think he's the player that you guys think he is. And I feel like if everybody was healthy, he'd still be fourth and fifth in line to get on the All NBA team.
Do you guys think
who should have made this team then?
Do you guys think Paul George belongs up here?
No, Paul George does not belong up there.
What team was Paul on the third team?
Third.
I think Paul is third team. I was surprised Kawhi. I was surprised Kawhi got first team. But then when you look at it, how they view it, I get it. But I'm the biggest shock to me for sure was Jayson Tatum. Like, that was wicked. I knew Julius Randle was gonna make a team, but second team that came out of the woodworks also. But Shaq, you can't say
this team is nasty. That third team is nasty. That third team is nasty. Ben Simmons wasn't
supposed to make no team.
I never said he was.
Here's what I would agree with this if you make these changes. Move Kawhi to 2, move Embiid up to 1, move Randle down to 3.
Yep.
Why does Randle have to go to 3? Because of his playoff performance? Why does he deserve to be on 3? He's for sure second team.
I just think of all these players up here, I think he's third team throughout the entire season.
So who on the third team do you move up in front of him?
Paul George and Jimmy Butler gone.
Yeah, they can go.
D-Book and Russell Westbrook in.
D-Book in. Russ for sure in.
Triple-double again, and he still don't make it. That's kind of crazy.
That's crazy. Over Jimmy Butler shouldn't be in there.
Yeah, that's tough. That is tough and random. But it goes to show you that this is just a whole bunch of narrative pushing. The media loves Jimmy Butler, though, because he's always poking fun at his teammates.
That's why they love him?
Yeah, he never comes at them directly when he does. He's a very coffee in my room type of guy, which I'm not mad at. You got to be likable, but dang. And I was kind of shocked that LeBron made a team. I don't know.
Yeah, that came from left field as well.
I feel like you got to at least play a certain amount of percentage of games, and I think that amount should be over 80% to qualify for any NBA trophy, including LaMelo Ball and Rookie of the Year, but we'll get to that later.
Yo, so I got to ask you guys before we move on to the next topic. With Kawhi out with a possible ACL injury, is it a wrap for the Clips?
Yeah, they can't go nowhere without Kawhi. They need both of them. Paul George going... Paul George can't do what Slim did last night. He just can't.
If you thought that Paul George was sweating,
no,
he's really
actually
sweating now.
I think he's not sweating. I think this is the easiest Paul George will have to play. Paul George might come out and have 40. I don't know if they win, but Paul George might look so free, nothing on his shoulder. I got Kawhi not here. I'm just free. He might just be the freest he's been since college.
For sure. For sure. I got to agree with that, but still, the series is over. And I think Kawhi does have an ACL tear, and I think they're just trying to save face. But the only thing that makes me skeptical is I feel like they would have announced it. I don't see they don't have any reason for it to be game to game.
Yeah, they don't have to hold that in.
So I'm like, maybe it is a knee sprain.
I think
Uncle Dennis is going to tweet it.
I think at this point they did announce it.
Yeah, no, it's through Shams. It isn't officially through anywhere.
They're still saying possible ACL tear.
They're just saying he's out.
Wait, Shams said that? Yeah,
that he
I
heard,
see no
that
possible ACL tear.
That he heard it through the grapevine.
Shams a great guy.
Nah, gotcha.
All right, let's keep it pushing. What are your thoughts on Joker Shaq being ejected from Game 4?
The league should be embarrassed. They really should. And that's the only way to put that. I don't understand how you have your MVP go out there that you guys named MVP, the narrative that you guys were pushing so hard, and then you have it in like this. Granted, they weren't beating the Suns.
Nasty.
They were completely outmatched. And it's just one of those things like, bro, a flagrant 2? Because I'm trying to think. If Embiid would have done that same move, I think he's ejected. I'm trying to think of a player that wouldn't have been ejected. I don't feel like
LeBron James.
Yeah,
LeBron
of course.
James.
Of course. Okay. Yeah, but that's LeBron. I don't think that KD would have got ejected right there. I just don't.
I think he would have.
I don't think KD would have got ejected right there. Like, stop. Come on, man.
I think
stop.
only Braun. Only Braun.
That's not true. That's not true. There's a lot of players that wouldn't have got ejected right there.
Just Braun, bro.
No.
Maybe Braun and James Harden.
But the point that I'm making is they would have looked at it a lot more carefully, and they wouldn't have missed that. And I don't even understand how Adam Silver even okays that. Like, this is the playoffs. It was a hard foul, but he barely touched the guy. And this is another thing with the NBA. They just let it turn into FIFA where guys can just get down on the ground, roll around, kick and scream. And it's like, okay, you guys get mad because at LeBron because he's able to do it. Like, if there's no penalties and you can sell anything and get Draymond kicked out for, a game, like, what do I have to lose by pain? The fact that he didn't get fined, or I don't know if he did or not, is just incredible.
You're talking about the Jokic swipe?
Yeah, that was a flop.
Because of how long he laid down or because he even fell?
Both. How long he laid down, he should have been fined 10 extra grand. Bro, you just got the MVP eliminated to it. It's cheesy. It's so cheesy. And that's all the NBA has come with these fouls. It's just cheesy. All of these drawing fouls, it's cheesy.
You see? This is where we always clash. When Draymond fouled Braun, right? You was going ballistic. Of course, that's the flagrant. Of course, Braun is on the floor trying to win the Oscar.
If you tell me that wasn't a flagrant, if you tell me because the difference is one was a flagrant and one wasn't.
Shaq,
so you're trying to tell me
Payne was worse than Draymond by far.
See, and this is why you get my blood boiling. That is my God.
And one is 7 feet, and one is a 6 foot guard, and the other one is 6'8" and a 6'8". Draymond went straight up, and Jokic went like.
I need to get this on record. So Jay, you feel like those fouls were similar in any way, shape, or form? Either Jay can answer this.
We're talking about Draymond poking LeBron in the eye?
The eye poke, yes.
Like, whether you want to say whether it was flagrant or not, there was
We can watch it right now. We can pause for a second. Both of you guys could just go watch it right now.
There was 10 times, there was 100 times more contact between Draymond and LeBron, whether you agree it was flagrant or not, than Jokic and Payne. Jokic didn't touch him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The fat from his arm.
I'm really going to watch it again, but I do believe that the Joker, that situation was harder than LeBron.
Thank you.
I can't, seriously.
Look, are you guys
I'm
serious right now?
now?
Are you guys really serious right now? He literally did not touch him. That's why this is so funny. You guys didn't see the play.
Yeah.
You guys didn't see the play.
I remember watching the replay with you, Shaq, and it really didn't look like he touched him. And that's why it's so hard because the camera angles, you couldn't really tell. But if he did touch him.
Thank you, Lenny. Thank you, Lenny D. Thank you. Thank you, Lenny. Jokic didn't touch him at all.
If he did touch him, that nose is done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching it right now.
Mm-hmm. Lenny D. Now you Lenny D best friend.
Yeah, Lenny D's my guy. Good guy. Yo, and that's where we do clash because you try to sit here and lie and say Draymond didn't touch LeBron.
Lying.
So have you watched the replay?
I've seen everything.
Okay.
Jokic was worse. Look at him swinging back this way like he's going for a home run. Cut it out.
So did Jayson Tatum get robbed? Is that what we're saying?
Yes, if you want to get back to that, he for sure got robbed. Him and Jaylen Brown got robbed.
Him and Jaylen Brown now both got robbed. Okay.
Wait, pause. Do y'all think the Joker's brothers is about that life and would have went in the crowd?
They're in the NBA.
I think they're for sure. I think they're for sure.
They know they're in America. They'll be stopped. They can continue to look like they're about that life all they want to. But I don't think none of them. Yeah, I don't know. I do. I think so.
I don't know if I want to say anything about this because that's where I stand.
That's a fact.
That's where I stand.
JD, do you know how to fight?
Hell no. Did I look like I know how to fight, Joe?
No. Like not ever having to fight and knowing how to fight is two different things. So that's why I asked you. You probably could, you know what I'm saying, know how to fight, but just never was in that situation before.
True. No, I don't. I've never had I never did like karate or anything growing up. Never taken any.
So do you consider yourself soft?
Yeah, I mean, from a certain aspect, I'm sure soft.
From an aspect, like say you're walking down the street and dude just bump your shoulder into you, like what would you do? Like, tell me, how would that go?
It's all situational. If I'm by myself, I'm probably like, okay, I'll let it rock. If I have someone who, if I got knocked out and they could step in, I might do something.
All right, so I always ask people this, right? So if someone wants to fight you, would you try to back out for the fight or would you fight them back?
If someone just out of nowhere tried to fight me?
Like you guys are arguing and then
I wouldn't fight. I wouldn't fight. Unless they swung on me, I'm not fighting. You can't rile me up enough to want to swing on you with words.
First. Okay. I understand that. Because I don't understand how in the world we live in, if no guns is involved and it's just two fist versus fist, why some people be afraid to fight? Because the worst could happen, you could lose. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, but you still have your pride. Like I've never been afraid to lose a fight. Like I'm just, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I asked that question.
I wouldn't be. It's definitely no pride in the way of like winning or losing because I know I'm losing. So why do I want to subject myself to getting punched in the face?
That's funny. You never know. A slip or fall.
That's true. It's true.
Little haymakers, like the Mexicans in the casino.
Yeah, this is good advice for 15, not 30. Don't listen to this right now, Jordan.
Right. Hey, wait, what happened at the casino?
Yeah, what happened in the casino?
With the Mexicans, with Melissa. You remember.
What?
I didn't know about this.
Shaq went to the bathroom. Remember, and the Mexican dude asked Melissa to take the picture?
Okay, I kind of remember this. Okay.
So
I kind of remember that too.
We walk in, the Mexican, it was like 6 of them. One of them was like, hey, can you take a picture of us? Then the phone dropped. She was like, yeah, then the phone dropped. And then the guy was like, What he said. So he said something.
Oh yeah, he said something about like pick it up or something.
We want to see it. Yeah. And I'm like, yo, watch yourself. Like,
Yeah. I do remember.
He's like,
and
my bad. I'm sorry.
Bro, I looked. I was like, this guy.
These are podcast exclusives right here.
That is
right.
fire. That is fire.
That was about to get nasty. Couldn't wait for that to get nasty.
That would have been wild because I would have been standing there like.
Couldn't wait to be on Warstar.
That's funny. That's funny.
Couldn't wait to be on Warstar.
Hey, so let's talk about sidelines. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about your boy LBJ and Chris Paul. COVID situation protocol. Shaq, let's start with you. Like, how is this fair?
He has COVID. He tested
positive.
positive.
He has it. It was confirmed.
He has it. It's so fair. He has COVID.
Oh, I didn't know he actually has it. I thought it was just
no,
he broke protocol.
He has COVID.
I don't think he broke protocol by getting COVID. I think he was in his hotel room.
CP, you got to sit out, my guy.
He did something. Yeah, he has COVID.
Yeah, and he was vaccinated.
I think it's remnants. Yeah, he's vaccinated in February. I think it's like remnants. So like, I think like Saturday or Sunday when you take the test, I don't think he'll have it anymore.
Yeah, and I hope not. That's why I want this Jazz. That's why this Kawhi news is so pivotal because it's like at least it may have gone to a game 7, but just 2 back-to-back games and it's over. I mean, I got to take 4 days? 4 days? Then I'll give him a day of rest, so maybe 6 days. That's tough.
It's about to be nasty. Yes,
but the Suns, but though the Suns were potentially going to lose those first 2 games anyways. So
you never know that. I didn't have them winning both in Denver. And that was very surprising.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. So. That's a fact. That is a fact.
So, which team would you rather see in the finals versus the Nets?
The Jazz.
Utah. The Jazz.
It's the only team I want to see in the finals from the West right now.
No, I would want to see a healthy Suns. I would want to see a healthy Suns.
Yeah, I want the Suns also. I like the Chris Paul galore, the Devin Booker galore. I like that narrative. It's just that I don't see it will be nasty for them because I really don't if Brooklyn is healthy against like the Suns. That's why I wanted Clippers Brooklyn after LeBron went away because I don't see who the Suns have to like really contain any of their players. Maybe Jay Crowder could battle a little bit, but that's it. That is it. Devin Booker plays defense hard, but he'll be controlled by Kyrie or James. Who will guard KD? Like it'll be really so. I actually hope like
he's gonna guard himself.
Yeah, right. More than likely, right? No, for sure. I agree with that.
So, but we'll see, though. But
Shaq
like Isaiah said,
anyway. So,
but Shaq they got it. I told you if they win, I'm gonna really respect their road to the finals and to the championship.
Nets in 6.
I don't think they win the next game. What did I tell you? It was gonna go 2-2, and it should be 3-2.
No, but that's a sham 2-2, and you know it because it should have been over in 5.
Why?
Because Joe Harris missed 4 mid-range open, and then Bruce Brown thought he was, I don't know what he thought it was.
Lucky got his get back. That's a sick guy right there. Okay.
Right. So it's like, okay.
Lucky got his get back is the wildest thing I've heard on social media in a while.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Baby, that was.
If Suns healthy and win the chip, who wins MVP? D Book or CP3?
They're giving that to CP3.
I was gonna say it's probably
but Dev Booker will be too loud.
These narrative
Dev Booker will be too loud.
These narrative pushers.
No. Dev Booker is getting that.
These narrative pushers.
Sleep around. What's the name might get it? DeAndre Ayton was 20 and 15. He probably average.
Yeah, he really out there playing like Patrick Ewing, by the way.
Amazing Patrick Ewing reference. Amazing Patrick Ewing reference. You saw him in campaign dance? I look better in that video.
Nuh-uh.
You guys didn't see them dancing in the locker room after the sweep?
No,
I seen it.
I wonder if I did.
I was trying to practice that dance.
Oh, okay. Aiden looks like a really nice guy.
Yeah,
he looks old.
He looks like.
Yeah, he looks old.
He could be old. Doesn't matter.
He's giving us everything Greg Oden didn't, and I'm here for it.
It's not Greg's fault.
It's not. It's not.
I don't know. I feel like Ayton has been underwhelming in his career so far.
That's
I mean,
really funny. That's
You
really
are
funny.
wrong.
That's just like Kristaps Porzingis was as well. Yo, Dale, Kristaps Porzingis wasn't a unicorn in New York. DeAndre Ayton is underperforming career-wise. What else?
Wait. He think Kristaps wasn't playing well in
He
New York?
said he said
that?
Kristaps was a good player in New
Yeah,
York.
he was a good player.
He was a
good
two-time
player.
All-Star with the Knicks.
Shaq said he went crazy on the Knicks.
He did.
He did say that.
He did.
Good. Like he was when
He was going crazy.
when the Knicks traded him, everybody was like, "Why are you giving him a
Yeah.
Kristaps was hooping.
Yeah. Good basketball player, yeah.
So what do you say? No, he was
Shaq-
going crazy in New York.
He was going crazy in New York.
We're not about to
Yeah,
sit here and
it
act
wasn't
like Kristaps' individual skills aren't up to par, and it's especially in
Yeah,
his
it
New
was-
York era.
It wasn't like Tim Hardaway had an okay Knicks career. He averaged 17 points with the Knicks.
Good.
But Kristaps was the face. He was cooking.
Yeah, I'm not knocking that. He was good in New York. He was a good basketball player.
He's a two-time All-Star.
Yeah, good basketball player.
You're
But
just
JD
mad at him for what he did.
Exactly.
This is true. But let's stay on this topic. Let's stay on your. Is he gonna move on? JD, let's start with you.
Oh, you glitched out there.
Did you
but,
freeze?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay,
You started going
froze.
crazy.
You froze for a little bit, Jay.
Yo, Jay.
Let's start
Jay,
with
don't
you.
worry. That's what these context benders do. When things start getting a little eerie, they start using powers.
Yeah. Hold on, you froze.
Okay.
You're gonna have to come stronger than that, Jay.
Hey, JD, what's up with your Mavs, man? Is it trouble in paradise?
This is tough. I haven't looked into this too much, and I don't even know that there's anything. So if there is anything, I have missed it. So I'm gonna have to speculate here. Dallas is not doing Luka any favors because, I mean, they can't really surround him with anything, or they're just not trying to surround him with anything. I don't know.
Okay.
They went and tried to get Kristaps, which is amazing. That was great. Thought that was going to be the greatest thing on the planet.
Wasn't
That's a nice
Kristaps
1-2
before
punch.
Luka? Wasn't Kristaps before Luka?
Kristaps is no.
What came first? Yeah, what came first, Kristaps or Luka
Now you
to
got me
Dallas?
tripping.
What you mean? What came first?
Wasn't Kristaps already in Dallas before Luka got there?
Never.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
so it was what? So then why would he complain about
No.
being second fiddle to Luka?
Mm-mm. I think
That's why it's
I think-
wild.
I don't get that. Why would he even
got
feel
there
that
and
way?
Sat out.
Chat, help us out. Chat, help us out.
Were they there at the same time?
I know. It could be same time, but I know Luka was playing in.
Maybe he got there the summer
was there
before
first.
Luka got drafted.
No. He got there and didn't play, and they say, "Oh, he could come back at the end of the year," because Luka was there with Dirk, and Kristaps was never there with Dirk to play. Luka played Dirk final season.
Right.
Okay.
That
okay.
would have been crazy.
Kristaps is a funny guy then, but okay. So Kristaps got traded and he was injured while he was traded.
Yes, he tore.
And
his
that's why
ACLs.
that's why he was so cheap, I guess.
Yes.
Wasn't cheap.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap. Okay.
Wasn't cheap at all.
But still, I mean, they would have never traded him if he wasn't injured.
No, he went and said he wanted to leave anyway. So
Yeah.
you get back from an ACL nowadays, bro.
Because Phil
So,
Jackson is a bad guy. That's why. That's where it started.
Listen, Phil is terrible.
That's a bad dude. He looks like I wake up and only listen to me.
Yeah, me and the person in the mirror, which is me.
Dale, can I ask you a question? Do you like to play defense?
Yes, I do.
Shaq, do you like to play defense?
We didn't even get to
Now
finish
we do.
Jay's take on what's wrong with Luka in the Mavs.
No, he did. I thought he did finish it.
Oh,
No, I got
You know-
rudely interrupted. Here's
Oh,
how I'll
okay. My
round
bad,
it out.
JD.
Luka could potentially not even be upset and something just gets out and they just try and create some narrative to stir up some drama
that's
to
impossible.
go into the the off season and have some storylines left at this point. So Who really knows?
Wait.
I would be upset if I'm Luka to some extent if they're not going and getting pieces to surround them around me. Because I mean, they go into next season with this exact same roster that nothing's going to happen. Again, they're just going to be first round exit again.
So this is a part of the NBA's context bending. The NBA, because you and Dale are under the impression that the NBA is a media cyclone and whatever can come out, they want to come out to generate dollars in revenue for the league, correct?
I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you just said, bro.
I would.
Like,
what do you mean?
That the NBA went fishing for, according to you guys, the NBA went fishing for this story. Luka's unhappy. Send it to Shams. They ran it. And this is good for the NBA.
I'm saying it could have been a potential, yeah.
So this is good. So this information right here is good for the NBA.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I don't believe
this is a storyline.
Like I don't believe every storyline is good for the NBA.
Okay. Yeah, literally anything, good or bad.
Okay.
We live in a world of clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're sitting in the house in Vegas, and you both tell me that you guys are biggest trolls.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq is better than Jordan, and Luke is the greatest scorer of all time. Why do you do that?
Mm-hmm.
It's the process of getting stuff to be clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
Context benders.
You and Jordan are literally the biggest context bender. You try to convince me that Jrue Holiday was a top 40 player. If that's not trolling, I don't know what is.
But he is.
He's not a top 40 player. We've already been down this road. He's not. He's not. He's not.
A lot of stop signs.
Very confusing. Yeah, the sign says Zion Williamson, keep going. Trae Young, keep going. CJ McCollum, keep going. Jamal Murray, keep going. Bam Adebayo, keep going. Jimmy Butler, for sure, keep going.
Stop. I think I'll take him over Jamal Murray, and I'll take him over Bam.
But the majority won't, and that's where you lose.
Okay. Okay. This is what you wanted to think and believe, because I don't know what for. You think like Bam is this big superhero, but he's not. He's the second coming of Udonis Haslam.
Oh wow.
Yo, Dale, what superstar?
Now that is trolling. Now that is trolling.
What superstar outside of LeBron James do you absolutely hate? Or star? What all-star? What all-star do you?
I don't hate no NBA player though.
Ben Simmons?
Well, like, I think he's overrated. I don't hate him. I think he's overrated. I don't hate him.
Okay, so who do you think that I hate? That's what I mean is, who do you think is extremely overrated? That's what I need to know, because you sit up here.
Ben Simmons
outside
extremely
of
overrated.
And so is Jrue. They're both first team all NBA defense. So what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Conversation for another day.
No, I think Jrue is better than Ben. I do. I just do. I think Jrue is a better basketball player than Ben Simmons. I really do.
Speaking of defense.
No, wait. 1 second. Because I need this loud and clear. So when Jay is editing this for TikTok, he has a lot to work with. Why do you think Jrue Holiday is better than Ben Simmons?
Because they both do the same thing, quote unquote, for their team, and and Jrue is a better scorer. Jrue rebounds, Jrue gets assists, Jrue plays defense, which everybody glorifies for Ben, right? Glorifies the defense. They're both on first team all defense. And Jrue is a better scorer. I think he's better. And he's a better family guy. Amazing family guy. And that helps.
So then why is Ben Simmons considered in the top 20 and Jrue Holiday barely cracks the top 40?
Maybe potential. I honestly don't know, but I don't know. You always said the league pushed these narratives and the next LeBron, this and that, and this, I guess this falls right under that, because Ben Simmons he's probably top 3 or 4 overrated guys in the NBA.
So who is better? Who's a better player in their prime? Blake Griffin or Ben Simmons? Who would you rather on your team?
I'm taking Blake. Listen, without any question being asked. Like, Blake, come, please.
The thing is,
your brother Taylor.
The thing is, Blake was really good in his prime. That's what I'm right. That was an amazing player.
That was an amazing time also. So I don't know. It's just Ben. So a lot of people get Ben, let me ask you a question. What's the difference between Ben Simmons and Draymond Green? And because you hate Draymond Green, so just tell me the difference between them two.
Ben Simmons can score the ball. He really can. He will dunk you. He just doesn't shoot it. That's all. Inside
what
of
is
the
the
three,
difference between Ben Simmons and Draymond Green? You hate Draymond. You can't stand him. What
he's
is the difference?
6'4". He's 6'4".
And what?
Ben Simmons
they
is
average the
6'11". No, they do not
And
average. Okay, if that's the
Ben
case,
average more points. Ben's average more points. I'm sorry, Ben average more points with in and out.
Draymond
and
averages
transition layup.
See, how many points did Draymond average before I just throw something wild out there?
Maybe 6 or 7, maybe.
Okay.
If I had to guess. But you can't hate, as I always say, you can't love Ben Simmons but hate Draymond Green. That makes zero sense to me. Zero.
Okay.
Like, honestly, though, for real. I know it's a clutch thing, but you think, sis is watching, but you think, like, you beat Ben and then you get Kardashian and then y'all, like,
I don't.
and TikTok. Because I'm confused. Why do you like Ben so much? For real? What is it? You wanted to go to LSU? Tell me, what is it? What happened?
He's a really good player.
You're lying to yourself. You don't believe that. I know you don't.
I think that he compliments Joel Embiid unlike Jayson Tatum would. You guys, this is what you guys do. You force everybody to push this scoring. No, you literally force everybody to push this scoring narrative. I would much rather want a guy on my team next to a scorer like Embiid that's going to play defense and get me the ball other than Jayson Tatum just running out there and pulling up mid-ranges that may or may not go in. Yeah, of course you're going to have a big game in the playoffs, Jayson Tatum. You're the only player out there. Newsflash, Paul George, we've seen it. Carmelo Anthony, we've seen it. I'm not about to get tricked for the next decade into this BS. I'm not.
Got you.
So, Spicy Shaq. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Shaq.
over this Jayson Tatum
thing
train.
before we get to the next topic.
Jayson Tatum.
You loved Carmelo when he was with the Denver Nuggets.
Never.
All right, whatever.
Never.
Okay.
Never.
So since y'all didn't want to talk about who's harder to guard, let's keep it pushing to LaMelo Ball, named Rookie of the Year. Did he deserve it, JD?
I think so.
Of course.
I think so. I think you could only give it to him or Edwards, and LaMelo did end up coming back at the end of the season, so he didn't miss as many games as we thought he was going to miss. Yeah, I mean, I think it just makes sense. He earned it, plus you got to give it to LaMelo Ball because, again, storylines.
Dale, how do you feel about the Ball brother winning Rookie of the Year?
18 years later, and DeMelo got his award. Because we know what happened in 2003 season when the NBA did what JD just said and gave the Rookie of the Year to LeBron James when it was Carmelo Anthony Award. So they rectified it. They gave it to the lighter person instead of the darker person that they messed up 18 years ago. And that's it for me.
They literally are both light-skinned. Like, I don't care which one is darker or lighter. Anthony Edwards is not LeBron James. First off. Second off, LaMelo literally led in every statistical category except points. Literally every other statistical category LaMelo led in.
So why didn't Melo win?
Win the first time?
First Melo, yes, against when he was with Denver, and he took his team to the playoffs in the West, and he lost. So
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm asking you, based on based on what you just said.
Clearly, David Stern was channeling future Shaq and was like, "I'm tired of this bullshit." He gets out here and he that. No, not another score, please. Enough. I'm over it. Mm-hmm. Paul George, sayonara. He magically makes third team. Carmelo, a bunch of second and third teams peppered in there. Stop lying to us. Jayson Tatum, if you make first team at any point in your career, that'll be funny.
You saying he doesn't have the potential?
What I'm saying is you guys said the same thing about Carmelo Anthony, and it never happened. So cut it out. Because if we flash back in time and I asked you, would Carmelo make a first team? You guys, yeah. Just like I asked you, is Jayson Tatum going to make any All-NBA team? Yeah. No, and if everybody was healthy, he would be so far off.
Let me ask you a question, Shaq. Carmelo was going against the LeBron James, the Paul Pierce, the Kevin Durant. As a 2-3, right? Who will stop Jayson Tatum from making first team All NBA in 3 years?
What do you mean as a 2-3? Wait, so is the NBA going to change the rule because he got votes as a guard and a forward this year? He had overall.
I don't know what they ruled, but who's going to be taking so in front of him that he won't make a first team ever? That boy is special, Shaq. He is special.
So was Carmelo Anthony.
He was special.
Okay, but it wasn't any first team. He wasn't special enough. So I don't. What I'm trying to say is I've seen it. So until I'm proven wrong, which I haven't, because I told you at the very beginning of this podcast, at the inception, at the birth of it, Jayson Tatum is tricking us all. He's an amazing player. He really is. He is special. But there are other players, Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell.
Or Ben Simmons? Who's better, Jayson Tatum or Ben Simmons?
Who would I want on my team?
Who's better?
I said who's better.
At what? Scoring the basketball? Jayson Tatum. Overall, Ben Simmons.
Basketball.
Ben Simmons.
Oh, okay.
Ben Simmons.
And then we do this rebounding thing already.
Ben Simmons.
Tatum average more rebounds than Ben.
Ben Simmons. Because what you guys sit up here and try to do is glorify that man when he's not Carmelo Anthony. It's blasphemous. It really is. So now he's about to be a top 10 player. I need to hear all this. Jayson Tatum's about to be a top 10 player. Is Jayson Tatum about to be a top 10 player? I need to know.
When?
At the end of his career, will he finish top 10 in scoring? What will he finish top 10 in his NBA career? Let me know.
I could see that.
That's a halfy goal though. Top 10 ever all time.
I'm about to go because I'm getting no apologies. Even with injured, I'm getting no apologies. Even with injured superstars, all-stars, regular players making it in there. And where is Jayson Tatum?
He got snubbed.
Jimmy Butler shouldn't have been in it, bro.
Just like
you know that, Shaq.
What do you? I don't know nothing. Not since we're not apologizing, because this is what you guys want to do. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Okay, that's all I got. Dale, and you came on and you said I was wrong. I didn't get an apology, but it's okay.
Wrong about what? You were wrong on many things. You just wrong not just now. You diss Melo for a whole 3 minutes. Then at the end of the thing, you said Jayson Tatum will not be Carmelo Anthony.
Because they're both amazing players. You're missing it because you act like Carmelo was special. Carmelo was special, but it is what it is. If you think of Jayson,
and what is it, Jack?
So no. Okay. I got your answer. You ever think Jayson Tatum is going to put up better numbers than Zion Williamson? You're funny. And that is going to be the crux of him trying to get on that first team, because that's who he's going to have to climb over to get that forward position. Now, if he switches positions
he put better numbers than Zion this year.
It was almost equal. And Zion's much younger. That's the point that I'm making to you. That's what I'm trying to tell
you. Maybe
Maybe
younger by 2 years. Shaq.
Yeah, that's much in NBA years multiplied by 4, and now we're on to something. Like, NBA years are different.
Nothing.
Right.
Shaq, Zion got to stay healthy, bro.
Okay, all right. Okay.
So if we're saying the youngerness, Bron is 37, KD's 32. When you never said a young age between them two, you just compare the facts of it all. So why are you using age now? Because if we were going by that, KD was been better than Bron 4 years ago. Okay, then next topic, please.
Please.
All right, so let's keep it pushing. The NBA competition committee, they said they're exploring rules about how Trae Young and James Harden lean into people when they shoot the threes to draw the foul. Oh shit!
Wow. We know they're cheating. They've been cheating for years, and it's fine.
No one's cheating.
Yeah, it's either you allow.
Stay on your feet. Your coaches tell you don't.
Exactly.
Stay on your feet. The fact that the players are smart enough to learn how to navigate the situation and get to the free line, so be it. They didn't make a rule call for Hacker Shack.
And it's only 4 of them in the league that can really do this.
Yeah, shoot free throws. We'll put them to the line. So
you guys are fine with this?
I don't care about
the rule change or keeping it.
What it is. Yeah,
like don't try to change it.
I honestly just don't care. Like they don't have to change it. They can look to change it. It is what it is. Who cares? Like, basically to me, it's like whatever.
I hate this rule. Like, it actually makes me angry when
Which
I see
part
it.
of it? Oh, that they pump
No,
faking guys go to the moon.
Yeah, when it's so exaggerated. I don't care if it's where it's not so blatantly obvious. But if you're literally diagonal, your body is diagonal mid-air because the defender's trying to miss you, like that's not fair for the defensive player for literally trying to avoid you by going to your side, and then you just decide to jump into them, and now it's the defender's fault. That makes no sense. That's dumb. I hate that rule.
I feel like
they should get rid of that.
I feel like
I agree with you, JD.
I feel like every sport has its nuances, and this just happens to be one of them.
I do not like this though. I hate this so much because here's where it gets interesting is think about like a game where you gotta hit a 3 to win. Guy gets an open 3, but it's like a Giannis coming from deep, so he can actually contest, but he's way to the side, so it's just his hand, and then whoever's shooting just jumps as far to the side as possible to make sure that he gets that body contact, and then they get to call that, and he gets to go shoot 3 free throws. No, Giannis made a good hustle play to go and contest that shot. He shouldn't be punished for that.
If that's the case, then there's a bunch of rules that we can throw under scrutiny.
Okay, name
Just
them.
saying.
Like what?
Let's talk about them.
Just saying. I mean, there's a lot.
Like what?
I mean, you want me to think of it right now on the spot? The guys get to.
Yeah, you said it was a lot.
Okay. Well, guys get to take 9 steps on fast breaks. Since you guys want to be all cocky, let's take all that out then.
I hate that too.
Okay, then. So
travel.
no, they implemented certain rules for high scoring games, and that just is what it is. You guys want what?
Yeah, I mean, it does favor the offensive side of the ball, but it's dumb. I hate this. I hate this rule. I want them to part ways with it.
Lenny said it's the Reggie Miller rule, but he brought up Reggie Miller. So Dale, I got a question for you. As far as who would you want to take the last shot? Dame, Reggie Miller, Clay, Steph, or Ray Allen?
That's tough. I'm going Dame.
Really?
Yes.
Say those names again. Oh, go ahead, Dale.
Because in every aspect, Dame could get you a good shot. He could. There's only 2 I would take, either Dame or Steph. Dame could dribble you into a good shot. He could come off a curl into a good shot. He could create his own good shot. You're not giving Reggie the ball to dribble, shoot.
Yeah. But if he's in a corner, I understand it's situational.
You didn't say it's situational, but you didn't say where the shot is. You said
to take their shot. Okay, to take their last shot that they're comfortable taking, no matter what it is from top to bottom.
How about the Chris Bosh rebound kick to Ray Allen? Who is that player that you would want to be in that position?
Okay, that's a better question. And
that's not a better question because I still want Steph.
Because you have a situation now.
No. Every situation. Okay,
I'll probably take Dame too.
You're not taking Dame from corner 3 set shot. What are you talking about? No, you're not. Over these 5 guys. So you're taking Dame in that same Ray Allen moment over Ray Allen, Steph, Clay, and Reggie Miller.
Yes, I'm taking Dame. I am taking Dame. I'm taking Dame. I'm
not mad at that.
On a kick out, Dame's like, oh my God, I got it right here. No dribbles, time running down. I'm just okay.
Did you see how he beat the Rockets coming off of 2 curls on a pass out turn? Yaga.
I'm not taking that over Ray Allen in the corner. I'm not taking it.
That's fine because you've seen it already.
And I'm not taking it over Clay.
Fine. Clay Clay's a hard to pass over on that kick out, But you said last shot. You didn't have a situation. That's why this question was better because you created a situation.
And that's fine. But every one of those players have different situations. All 5 of them have different situations. Clay's the guy that I'm gonna hit the 3 when we're up 4 or 3 to never even make it to that situation.
Interesting. Okay.
And that's what he does. So it's like I'm in the corner. We're up 3. I get it. I'm knocking that one down. But to be down 3?
I like
And the
I
fact
like,
that Reggie Miller gets no play after, that's funny.
I like Damian Lillard creating his own shot for sure out of all those guys. But a spot up 3, I think I'm taking Ray Allen.
According to Dell, because we've seen it already.
No, I'm taking Ray Allen because I'm just a Ray Allen guy.
Amazing guy.
And Ray Allen from the corner, too. If it were a corner 3, Ray Allen from the corner is ridiculous. He's ridiculous from anywhere, but.
He got catfished, and that was unfortunate.
Who catfished him?
Some account. I think this is like maybe 10 years ago, like when Catfish first came out. It was all on the news.
Hold on,
let's make some girl was pretending to be somebody she wasn't, and Ray was just falling for it. I think he might have even been sending her money.
Oh wow!
But clearly,
I feel like we should make this question harder with like some like a Jay Crowder, Jordan Clarkson.
No. Are you taking all of those guys over Steve Nash at the line shooting 3?
Wait, who?
All the guys that I just named shooting a 3-pointer versus Steve Nash at the free throw line shooting 3 free throws.
Was he a career 90% free throw shooter, Steve Nash?
You think I put him there for no reason? He's not missing those.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Steve Nash.
I'll take what's in it with Steve Nash.
You'll take Dame in the corner from 3 over Steve Nash shooting 3 free throws?
No, I'll take Mark Price 3 free throws over Steve Nash 3 free throws.
I'll take Steph's 3 free throws over all of their free throws. Prisoner of the moment.
You are. Mark Price retired years ago, so you're in the moment by yourself. Yeah, keep it coming. What's the next topic?
Rod got Kicks as an NBA player. Rod got Kicks as an NBA player.
You said what?
Rod got Kicks as an NBA player.
What did he say?
He's just giving me NBA player vibes.
Like he's defending himself.
He's seen the clips on TikTok and now he's making his rounds.
He's defending the fraternity.
Might be Marcus Smart. He didn't see it. Whoever this isn't in the playoffs.
It's not Marcus Smart. I know exactly who it is.
All right. So.
I know for sure it's RJ Barrett.
Yo, chill out, man. Chill. All right, who we on? What's going on?
So now we pushing.
Yeah, my bad.
I got a good question. From chat. Where do y'all rank Jayson Kidd among NBA guards of all time? My friend has him top 5.
Point guards?
And I don't think he's close. NBA guards?
Yeah, like buddy said.
That's what's tricky. First of all, it's breaking up. But NBA guards, NBA point guard, Jayson Kidd is in my top 5.
NBA guards? Oh, NBA point guards.
In my point guards, Jayson Kidd is top 5. Mine.
Name me the other. Wow. Is he 5?
Point guards. Okay, point guards.
But you see, you guys are going to get mad because I don't have Magic Johnson in it.
Okay, no, that's perfectly fine. I just want to hear your 5.
Because I never seen him. So it's like Magic. You and Isaiah, I heard, watch stories, but I'm good on y'all. Okay. So I have Steph, John Stockton. This is just no order. Steph, John Stockton, Jayson Kidd. I loved Gary Payton, but I didn't put him in there because I seen up and coming new point guards. So I had I said Steph, J Kidd, love John Stockton. GP would have been there, but I go with the new age. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of Dame Lillard. Huge. He's really like that to me. So I would put Dame in there before I put all the historic dudes because I didn't see y'all play and I get y'all what y'all did for the game. But me as who I like is that 4, and I won't even think of 5. Russ maybe or whoever, but them 4 I'll always say them 4 before I name any other 4.
Okay.
I wouldn't put Isaiah, Magic, but just because I didn't see them, and when people
that's
name
totally
5
fair.
and they put Yeah, and they put who they put is like it's cool. Like I don't knock it. I don't think Steph or all them stuff is better than Isaiah or better than Magic. I don't compare. I didn't see them, so I can't even
Yo, but
say.
they
You know what I'm
said
saying? But what
Lenny's
John Stockton
asking.
was doing.
I feel like Steve Nash was also doing a little bit of that. But Lenny says you have J Kidd over Iverson. I always was under the impression that Iverson. I always thought he was a point guard.
Iverson is a shooting guard, and you wasn't even listening to what I said. I said I don't. It's no order, Lenny. I was just naming. And Iverson is for sure shooting guard. Eric Snow was the point guard. And then when Eric Snow came out, they put Aaron McKee at the point, and Iverson stayed at the 2 and shot the ball. How many times you've seen an Allen Iverson highlight where he got an assist? I'll wait for your answer, Lenny.
I just feel like him dribbling the ball, it was a lot of pick and rolls. It was a lot of off the dribble stuff. He had the ball in his hands a lot. It's one thing to come up the court and pass it to Iverson. If that makes you a point guard, then okay. I just need to know how many points all of those guys that you named, I need to know where their assists at. Was he a point guard in Denver?
Who?
Allen Iverson.
I don't think AI was ever a point guard, bro. He started the scoring guard little guy mentality. That came from him.
Yeah, no, I understand that aspect, but for a guy to come up past half court and pass the ball to a Kobe or pass the ball to Iverson in that era, it's funny to me. But I mean, I'm not going to disrespect Derek Fisher
that was their job.
because he was getting busy.
That was their job. That was their job, bro. Iverson, and it's worse to say Iverson wasn't a point guard in that era because you got to think about it. That era is the era of point guards.
Name them. How? You didn't name one point guard from that era. You didn't name one point guard from that era.
I'm talking about the era. I didn't say good point guard. I meant point guards, like
catalyst,
pass first guys, like Tim Hardaway. That's a pass first point guard. You had the next star point guard. His name was Derek Harper, and he was Charlie Ward. Those was like point guards. The Rockets had Kenny Smith later in his career. Who later on, then you still had Stockton in the league. You had Gary Payne. Those are real point guard. Iverson came in. He's like, some things about to change.
But I feel like it was point guards always guarding him. In those things, it used to get nasty.
Because he's 6'1", bro. That's why. That's the reason. Because he was 6 feet.
If it looks like a duck, quack like a duck.
Shaq, it's no way you think AI was a point guard.
I really thought he was a point guard all of these years. That's a guard that can score.
So LeBron's a point guard as well.
I 100% put him there. 1,000% put LeBron in.
Okay.
Yo, see, this is what I'm talking about. How is LeBron James not a point guard?
Exactly. This is how it changes. This is how I asked you that question because I knew your answer. How can you say LeBron is a point guard and he brought the ball up, and Iverson is a point guard and he didn't bring the ball up?
Because if you give it to me past half court, the same with Kobe. If I always got the ball in my hand, I'm doing all the pick and rolls, I'm taking all the shots, I'm making all the decisions, I'm the point guard. I'm the catalyst.
Shaq, it's something called an Iverson cut because he didn't do pick and rolls.
Yeah, but he was faster than everybody else. You can't just say,
What
do you mean?
Keep going. I'm killing you right now. Keep it reeling. Keep it reeling.
Because okay, so is LeBron James a point guard? Is LeBron James a point guard?
Yes, I agree with you.
Okay, so then what are you saying? So you're trying to tell me if we go look at highlights right now, look, the Iverson cut is literally AI going across 2 screens on the top, getting the ball in the corner and making his move. So if I'm dribbling the ball, yes, exactly, or find somebody at the hoop to pass out to. Just because you didn't see those highlights doesn't mean he wasn't
It's the score. How many times do you see LeBron run an Iverson cut?
AI literally averaged 9 assists in the playoffs here. AI, go check it. AI has literally averaged 9 assists in the playoff series. So for you to sit here and try to act like,
okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
If you can't guard me, I'm scoring the ball.
How many times have you seen LeBron, Ray John Rondo, Chris Paul run Iverson cuts?
Why does that matter?
I'm just asking you a question.
Those are 2 totally different eras of point guards, like you said.
Iverson cuts for point guards. They're not running Iverson cuts for no point guard. They're running Iverson cuts for players. They're still running Iverson cuts today. That's how we know about it. For someone who you want to go and get a bucket. Yo, Ahab, go get that bucket off of your cup, boy. Let's get it. Don't go and drop
And
that.
that's why you have that's why all point guards in today's age are scores, you moron. They're all scores. Chris Paul just got 37. Steph Curry is a scorer. Russell Westbrook scored. Damian Lillard scored because Allen Iverson was the first one in that era. But it ain't my fault that bigs can't space the floor like they used to, because if you put those bigs back in that age and AI's coming off those picks, he's throwing it like this to him.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you another thing. All them players you just named, Russ, Steph, CP, they still do something AI didn't do. They bring up the ball most of the times. That's the funny thing. Then passed it.
So if AI was in this era right now, you just think that's the funny part. You just think he's gonna look around like, what do I do? I'm dumb. No, he's gonna freaking go out there and be a catalyst.
But you also just said you can't compare errors. You just said you can't compare the errors. You cannot take because you cannot take a Boeing and compare it to a freaking Wrights brother plane. You can't compare the two. It's evolution. I keep telling you guys that, and you just come on this podcast and act like evolution is not real. I don't understand it. Tell the honey badger that. Don't tell me that. Back to what we was talking about. But back to what we was talking about. You just can't do that.
That's never gonna go away.
Ever.
No.
You should.
All right, listen.
All right.
Oh man. All right, my bad.
Okay. All right. What's the next topic?
What's up with your boy Shaq? LBJ.
There's nothing wrong with him. He's stating facts in all 3 tweets.
Okay. So can you please read his first tweet, sir?
They all didn't want to listen to me about the start of the season. I knew exactly what would happen. I only wanted to protect the well-being of players,
throw this in there fast. Okay.
which ultimately is the product and benefit of our game. These injuries just isn't part of the game. It's the lack of pure rim rest. And he spelled rim wrong, or his keyboard wanted to autocorrect the premium rest, but I thought he meant like rim, REM rest. 8+ hours.
Does he mean rim rest, like just like rest from hoop? But he called it rim rest to be.
No, you know,
right.
Like rim, like you guys know what REM rest is, like.
Yeah, but also rim, hoop, basketball.
Right.
Rim rest.
That literally
That's how I took it.
That literally makes zero sense. I thought it autocorrected from premium rest. That's the closest thing I can get to it, but either way.
Oh, because pure rim rest.
Yeah, I was like, maybe he tried to, but then it's 2 tweets. So it's like, did they let you do that? I feel like he had to start the next tweet on purpose. But anyways, it's just him. I don't think there's nothing wrong with anything he tweeted. 8 out of 9 possibly All-Stars have missed the playoff games. Like, what is he saying that's wrong? Like he said this at the beginning of the season. At the end of the bubble, he said it's too fast.
Let me ask you a question. And because nothing he's saying is incorrect. I agree 100%, right? But he's also king narrative. You know this.
Oh, this is narrative.
So do you think if Braun was still in and he wasn't hurt right now and everybody else that got injured, you think Braun would have still tweeted the same thing?
Yes.
Maybe.
Never.
Yes.
Maybe.
Never.
Yes.
Never.
Yes.
That's why it sucks, because he doesn't have the chance to be in that opportunity. He might do it.
No,
like I never thought he would be big up in these players like he is.
Nah. Braun did that forever.
Okay.
Forever. Like forever, he's been big enough. Even when Steph wanted his tear, he was big enough. Steph.
So you feel like Braun,
the Warriors with KD,
he would be playing. He would be doing the ultimate warrior thing right now if he was still playing. Like, I'm Braun, I don't get injured. I'm the man. I'm not about to put this out because it. Okay.
But I agree with everything he said. The rest time, whatever the case may be. But I think also he's saying that like, yo, I got hurt. That falls into his whole dynamic of saying what he wants to say. That's all.
So you think if he just never got hurt?
I don't think if Braun was still playing right now, he'll be tweeting what he's tweeting about.
But that's fine if he's still playing. But what if he still got hurt and is still playing?
He still wouldn't tweet it because he's still playing. He's still in the series. He's still
no, but But Ray Got Kicks is saying he wasn't saying this when, who'd you say this was? RJ Barrett? He wasn't saying this when he was winning chips, but now he's talking about it because he in Cancun. I don't think so. I think that the turnaround from the bubble is the only reason that prompts this, because he's lost and he hasn't made the playoffs before.
But he also tweets this. He also tweets this after the season. He tweets this after the season, guaranteed. Even if he wins the chip, he tweets it after the season.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he does.
He would, if Braun would have won the chip this year, this is what he would have tweeted. What a roller coaster year, coming off of short rest. Coming off a short rest, putting my body through, stick to the what's the name, Wash King, something like that. He was along those lines. What you think, RJ?
Yo, can we please move forward to Go Talk, man?
All right, so let's rank these 5 players. Klay Thompson, D. Mitch, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Jayson Tatum. Let's start with you, Shaq.
Number 1, first off, is Klay Thompson.
What? What? Okay.
Literally, Klay Thompson, Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, Jayson Tatum, Bradley Beal.
I'm not mad that you said Klay first, though, because you're basing it on his work, his chips.
I mean, off the fact of 5 out of those 5 players, who do I want on my team? Klay's coming in first every single time. Now, I don't know what the ranking is for, but I'm going to go with Klay Thompson, Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, Jayson Tatum, Bradley Beal. And why do you ask this? Because Jayson Tatum is not better than Donovan Mitchell or Devin Booker.
Shaq, there's no way you pick Klay Thompson if he was never playing alongside Steph Curry.
But he was, though. So what are we doing?
You can't blame him for that.
I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming him.
Oh, okay.
Like, what do you mean? The same way Donovan Mitchell, I mean, he's first in the freaking West. What do you want me to say? That's because of him. He's 35-1 in the last 36 home games that he's played in. That's because of him. Give me some of those stats for other players.
Donovan Mitchell is nice on any team in the NBA.
He's not better than Jayson Tatum, though.
Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, he's not.
This is the narrative.
It's Donovan Mitchell
at 1.
It's Donovan Mitchell. It's Donovan Mitchell, Devin Booker, Jayson Tatum, Klay Thompson, Bradley Beal.
Wow, that is tough. That is really tough.
I'm going. See, I got it. Same. Dev Booker and Jayson Tatum is the exact same to me. So I don't even ask me to choose because I'm not. So them two is 1-1. Then I got Klay. Then I got Donovan. Then I got Beal.
So you're Jayson Tatum, Donovan. Booker,
I'm not giving you that, bro. I'm not giving you that safe answer. That's the safest thing I've ever heard in my life. Devin Booker and Jayson Tatum at 1-2. But it's like you pick the same player.
1 or 2. Who's 1 and who's 2?
I can't say who's better. I really can't say who's better between Devin Booker and Jayson Tatum.
Then throw D Mitch in there.
I literally agree with him. They're the same player.
Okay, then throw D Mitch in there too, because you can't say.
I'll give Donovan Mitchell the edge on the other side of the basketball, though. I would want Donovan Mitchell guarding Devin Booker.
That doesn't matter. That's neither here nor there.
I think Dev Booker. Okay, so this is how I could picture it, right? I don't think the Jazz would be. I think the Jazz would be better with Dev Booker than Donovan Mitchell, and I think the Suns would be worse with Donovan Mitchell than Dev Booker because. D. Mitch, I love him. He's tough, but he's so volumed. He's like volumed, like
mm-hmm.
I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't seem as poised,
bro. He doesn't seem as poised.
Hold on, and I know what Jayson Tatum could do when his team is balanced. Like 3 years, only this year he got our first round conference finals. He's playing up. He's not jacking shots. He's playing apart, and he's averaging 20, 22, 23
No.
points. I've seen him in that light.
No. He's only playing this part because he has to now. Like when he was a pup, of course he's not going to be jacking shots. But now that he's getting into it, this is the player that he is. That's just first off. And to say that you would want a Donovan
jack shots.
Yo. No, he always makes shots. What are you talking about? It's the reason they're number one in the West. I don't understand how everybody's just negating that fact. If Boston goes to the West, with that same exact team, it's going to be really nasty for them. And we can just do it like that.
That's okay. That's fine. They have a better team, well-balanced, better basketball team, Shaq. No one's denying that.
So if you put Jayson Tatum,
that's not what we're talking about.
So if you put Jayson Tatum, because this is what you do with the scorers, just like if you put a Carmelo Anthony on that Jazz teams right now, I suppose they would win the finals.
Which Melo? Prime Melo?
Any Melo you want. Any Melo you want. Any Melo you want. Any Melo you want, because we're not going to act like Kenyon Martin was not defensive player of the universe. Like, come on, any player.
What did that? Okay.
Because they had this.
Why did you just bring up Kenyon Martin?
Because you're acting like Rudy Gobert and prime Carmelo Anthony, like that's going to get the job done. Like Carmelo's just going to be out there passing it. D-Mitch passes the rock, bro. He gets into tough situations and he passes it out. Jayson Tatum is a situation. You said what?
Only when he's in a tough situation, he passes it out.
So tell me. So no. Just tell me.
That's what you said. Tell you what. I'm just asking you a question, bro.
Is D-Mitch a point guard?
I don't know what he is. He's a basketball player. He's a very good hooper. Tough.
But so you're telling me Carmelo on this team, they're going to the finals and they're winning it. Jayson Tatum on this team, they're going to the finals and they're winning it.
Prime Melo, they're in the same position they're in now. Maybe even better, to be honest.
All right.
To be honest. Bro.
Wait.
So let me ask you. So you guys think this D-Mitch right now is better than prime Carmelo Anthony? That's all you guys are saying to me right now.
I like Donovan Mitchell on both sides of the ball better than I like Carmelo on both sides of the ball.
How many times have you seen, like, when you say both sides of the ball, is it like you see him play defense? Like you see him strap up, you get low like Drew Holiday them? Do you really, or are you just thinking it? Because you said that earlier, and I didn't want to tell you how much of a superior defender Devin Booker is better than all of them. Superior. And I didn't want to say that because I wanted to let you go. But when wait.
Devin Booker's a superior defender than who? Than Klay Thompson?
Donovan Mitchell, he's saying.
Oh, okay.
Not Klay. Listen,
you said all of them. You literally just said he's a more superior defender than all of them.
We was talking about three players. We were talking about three players. Mitchell, Booker, and Tatum.
Okay.
Can we just go there? All defensive first team. Let's go there. Do you guys agree with this? Ben Simmons, Drew Holiday, Draymond, Giannis, and Rudy Gobert.
I think they got this right, except, of course, except Giannis. Because I really don't think Giannis plays defense as much as people think he does, but I get it, I guess. I would put Bam, because I like Bam playing defense and watch him, and I put Butler over Giannis. But that's neither here nor there. We have to keep that quote unquote narrative going. But I'll see Giannis tomorrow on the defensive end because I think he want to take the challenge. I think
that's a bad first go.
But yeah, it's a tough first go. But
that's a bad first go. That'll be interesting.
What do you think, Shaq, about this team, this first team?
No, I mean it's all defensive team. Like it's all subjected to what the media thinks is really defense. So I'm not even gonna comment on this. Like it is what it is. It's the same thing every year. Rudy Gobert just won Defensive Player of the Year. He's
okay.
His nickname
JD?
is the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no issues. But yeah, to define who should be getting these defensive awards is comedy. Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay, JD, what about the second team then?
Yeah, it's fine. Like I'm not looking at this list like I'm looking at the all NBA team and like, why are these people here? Like I look at these players, I'm like, okay, yeah, it makes sense that they're here. I can't think of anyone that I'd put on here over any of them. Can you?
No.
Love Matisse Thybulle in there.
Matisse Thybulle for sure plays defense. I think no, I think that DeJounte Murray plays defense. Who else really? Never him.
Yo, Raj, you got kicks. Who do you think should have been on the defensive team? It's really weird that he stuck it out this entire show.
He's gonna pick himself.
Yeah, whoever he says, it's him. I'm surprised he's been here this entire time. Amazing viewer.
Start bench cut. We got Prime Russ. We got CP and Prime D Rose. Dale, who you gonna start? Who you gonna bench? Who you gonna cut?
Okay, so I'm starting CP. Getting that out the way quick. And I think I'm cutting D Rose and benching Prime Russ.
That is unbelievable. That you think
Derrick Rose in his prime is almost the same player minus the rebounds, I think.
Wait, what are you talking about right now? Wait, no.
What is Derrick Rose prime, Shaq? That's the reason it's
his
confusing.
his MVP year. I'm not about to do this with you guys today. Not today.
Continue.
Yo, what?
Continue. His MVP year, right? What was his numbers?
So that yo, listen to me. No, because all the prime Russell Westbrook years, we have nothing to show for it at all. Not even a little bit, other than triple doubles. You guys are tripping. So I'm gonna go straight into mine. I'm starting prime D Rose. I'm benching prime CP3. In prime Russell Westbrook does nothing for my team ever. What does he do for my team?
What do prime D Rose do?
At least he gives me a fighting chance to go up against LeBron and lose. But Russell Westbrook, who are you losing to? And this is no knock to Russ. Out of these three players is what I'm talking about because I love Russell Westbrook as a player.
Continue.
But prime,
who is he losing to? He lost to the Warriors. They won 73 games that year.
Because of your man. That had nothing to do. Go take that to Raj, the Kicks, a.k.a. KD. You guys can hash that out and talk why you guys didn't beat the 3-1 Golden State Warriors in the semis. I don't know.
Okay.
But you're tripping. Prime D Rose is better than a lot of prime guys that are playing in the NBA right now this second.
Listen, prime
and better than any of their primes will be.
Russell Westbrook MVP year, his numbers were better than
I don't care about numbers. I don't care about numbers. Not in this conversation. In any other conversation, I'm with you. But no, because all this tells me is that Russ, you're going to give me
a better team,
Russ, then win. Then when
prime D Rose MVP team is better than Russ MVP team, and Russ was in the West in the 6th seed, took him to the playoffs with just him. D Rose had a great Luau Deng. He had Jimmy Butler. He had Joakim Noah, who might have been defensive player of the year that year. Might have been on first team. He had Luau Deng playing defense. He had a better team. And they might have been the 1 or 2nd seed. They might have been the number 1 seed in the East.
Yeah.
I need a breakdown. Can this please be the first thing that you post to TikTok tomorrow? Because I need to see.
Me too. Why y'all tripping like prime D Rose MVP year was just this glorified mount? The shit was regular, to be honest. It was really regular. It was regular. What are y'all really talking about? He had
you got beef with D Rose, bro?
I don't understand why he thinks that team.
I think I know what it is.
What? No. What made the team so amazing? What made the team so amazing?
The coaching.
Here we go.
Leave
the coach out of it.
Their starting lineup was D Rose.
Bro.
I think they had.
Bro, so Jimmy what second Butler. Player? So was any of D Rose's second player? Were any of them better than James Harden or Kevin Durant?
We're talking about prime. We're talking about MVP Rose season to MVP Russ season.
I'm not talking about MVP Russ. I'm talking about prime. We are witnessing prime Russ. This is what's happening right now. Don't try to MVP season it up. This is prime Russell Westbrook, and it has been for the last 4 to 5 years. And he's played on 4.
Okay, so what are you saying?
So what I'm asking you is what opportunity didn't Russell Westbrook have to get to the same point that D Rose did? You're saying that D Rose team was good.
What point did D Rose get? He lost in the 2nd or 3rd round to the What point did he get to?
You just said he had a better team.
He did. He had a better his MVP season, which is his only prime year you're talking about, was better. His team was better than Russ when Russ won MVP by far.
Yeah, Lenny, it's
far.
Yeah, Lenny, it's all about the stat pad, and you're correct. But we're never. Listen, I got Dale. I got a question for you.
The team was better.
Dale, I have
another All-Star.
Dale.
He had Joakim Noah at his peak at that point.
Dale, I have a question for you.
Luol Deng playing amazingly.
Dale, I have a question for you.
I'm confused. Todd Gibson throwing it on D-Wade. I remember it all. I'm confused. Why I think D-Rose MVP year was so glorified. And to be totally honest, if you want to just look back, because this out in 2-9 with basketball, LeBron should have won MVP that year. The only reason they gave it to him is because how he did the decision. The next year, he just averaged 1 point more, the same stat, and he won MVP. It was just mad at him.
I don't care about MVPs.
Being totally honest.
But Dale, Dale, can I ask you one question?
What is prime D Rose?
Can I ask one question?
Sure.
When are we going to tell the truth about Russell Westbrook?
We always tell the truth. Me and you know how we feel about
like really,
You're not gonna sit here and act like D Rose was just so glorified over him. Like that makes no sense to me. They're literally one Russell Westbrook was on the East was D Rose and one was on the West, which was Russ. They're literally the exact same thing.
I see. We're not gonna tell the truth about Russell
rebounds
Westbrook.
Better and gets more dimes. Honestly, they're the same player.
You're talking about Westbrook and D Rose.
Yes.
Yeah.
I 100% disagree. I 100% disagree.
D-Rose, though.
D-Rose had to go out there and get all of his buckets. He had to get all of his rebounds, all of his assists by himself. It wasn't a crutch of, Adams, don't get that board. That's my board. Or, you better be in the corner when I pass it to you, shoot the ball. No, it was none of that. No, I don't. I'm off it.
In the locker room when Russ was telling that to him.
I'm off it. You can visibly see, you can go on YouTube right now and click in Russell Westbrook stat padding, and I guarantee you get the compilation you're looking for.
If it was so easy, everyone would do it. JD, pick your squad, please.
Starting CP3, benching D Rose, cutting Westbrook.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Not mad at that. Let's keep it pushing to the last topic. Is it over for the Bucks, JD?
Oh, before you speak, JD, I'm kind of just like not for nothing. If LeBron would have had 49 the way Slim played last night, we'd have been talking about it all and did all this. But the fact that this was such a low-hanging fruit, and then the topic on Slim is will the Bucks the season over, not how historic that performance was, not even sniff the greatness that we saw last night.
You brought it up 19 times. You brought it up 19 times this show, like I knew that you would. So what did we actually have to even talk about?
Oh, okay. When did we talk about it, though?
You want to talk about it now. You got the platform now.
It's cool. Yo, it is cool, Shaq. It is cool. We'll talk about Taco Tuesdays next week. It's fine, bro. It's so fine.
I love Kevin Durant, but I didn't think it was like, oh my God, what are we gonna say? We're going to sit and say that, okay, Kevin Durant had an amazing outing last night. He did everything he was supposed to do. What else do you want me to say? I was actually shocked by the performance. I thought they were going to lose.
Let me ask you a question.
I am sorry.
When Dame Lillard scored 55 and lost, we talked about it. It was on the doc. It was on everything. When he had 55 and lost. Remember that? How crazy it was? His health, did his team. There's like two or three topics about it. This one was on a bigger scale, on a person you like. And it is. Well, hold on, let me go back and read your words directly of what the topic is again. Is it over for the Bucks? Will the Nets stay healthy? Prediction for the next games: Nets, Bucks, Sixers. I'm like, okay, I get it. But Dame has 55 and lose in double overtime. Slim is playing alone. James Harden hobbling on one leg. We get none of that. Arizona State buddies. We get nothing. But I get it. It's fine. Yo, I get it.
Yo,
if you wanted to show me how much you hate a person, Shaq, I just see it.
Listen, when you're wrong, you're wrong. And I was wrong for not adding Kevin Durant's amazing performance because that it was. I will not take away from that.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought we were going in a different direction as a show.
Conversation we had earlier, by the way. Amazing. Amazing combo. All right, continue, JD. A different direction. But let them lose tomorrow. Watch
Sunday we'll be lighting them up.
What? It would be, oh my God.
I love Kevin
It
Durant.
was so good. I think so.
All right, JD.
Oh my God.
Oh boy. The Nets could technically still win this, but I think with everything going on, I think it's going to be tough for KD to carry this team. Is it 3-2?
Yep.
No, it's 3-2 going to Milwaukee. So everybody's won at home.
Man, this is going to be tough. 3-3. I think the Bucks are going to beat them just because of the circumstances. If everyone was healthy, I think the Nets. Yeah, I think this might have already been over.
I wish James Harden went to the Lakers.
Wow. That would have been crazy.
Or Kevin Durant.
The 2K?
Yeah, for my 2K franchise.
For your own 2K. Got it. Makes a lot of sense now. Makes a lot of sense.
I hope Kyrie's back next game or at least next series.
He's not. He's not coming back this series.
Yeah, that's tough.
Wait, do you guys think that the Nets are beating the Bucks?
I think it's Nets in 6, honestly. The fact that no one has them winning tomorrow, I have to be like, damn, is that crazy? Like, I know it's hard to play away, but that's why I'm so more certain that they could squeeze
No,
one
I just
out
don't think Jeff Green does that again. That's the problem. I don't think he hits 7 of 8.
I don't think James Harden played that bad. James was
listen. Yeah, but he wasn't really impactful though.
I think, James come Harden. On, Dale, because it's like,
and it's not that he played bad. It's just he couldn't move.
And I think it's the same thing next game, or else they just played him 46 minutes. That's why I'm like, yeah, I hope so.
Need to see.
So he's a decoy.
Yeah, he just needs to rest him. He needs to rest next game.
If the Bucks don't smack him like halftime is 50 to like 19 or ridiculously score. If this game is close going into the fourth quarter, I don't see the Bucks winning the game. Because unless they put the ball in Chris Middleton's hand. Because the way Giannis, he just can't close it out for you right now. Because he can't shoot free throws. He really can't. And they just wall up on him and he bully like James Harden. Like I didn't know it until Charles Barkley said it last night. He really had him in the post. He's like, yo, I don't need help. I'm good. And then he did a fadeaway. I'm like, that's kind of wild. James can't even move.
I just don't understand what. Yeah, like he's bugging. Giannis, do you not know how good you are? I'm just do you not know how unstoppable you literally are?
He probably doesn't. You should tell him when y'all work out together.
Really?
And what's the name?
I can text him. Safe.
What's the name of the arena? What's the name of the arena?
Safe Arena.
Friendship.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Friendship. With y'all building y'all bond. Let him know about himself. But yeah, Shaq, I can't believe you did that. Like I'm watching Undisputed today. I'm watching Colin Cowherd earlier. I'm watching a little bit of just on YouTube, just watching some stuff. And everyone's talking about it. The whole world is talking about it. And then we get on our platform with the guy that just says, the first thing, you know why I thought you was going to bring it up and just praise the guy that says, why do he always have to have a super team with him to do this, to do that? And the man just put a different backpack on last night. And he's watching it, sits next to him, he's watching the game like, I hate Dell. Like, I literally hate Dell because what's going on right now.
I want to
swing this another way, but he's just proving Dell point right now, and I got nothing. And then he wake up, write the doc up, and just leaves it completely off. As a show, you should be embarrassed.
I brought it. First off, I brought it up. Second off, did he like your story that you posted his rookie Texas and he probably
I'll read it to you.
Yo, listen. I just said, why did Dale just post a rookie card at Texas of Kevin Durant? I wasn't gonna heart it. I loved the post. I did. Easy money sniper off to the right in the bushes. I loved it. I loved the placement of the tag.
It wasn't in the bushes. It wasn't in the bushes. It was right there, clear as day. Yes, sir. Response. Yes, sir. My brother had to get it. He hearted. That's the comment.
I don't know why you guys' friendship is so strong.
He just goes and drops 49 and a triple double, and then yes, sir, my brother.
Amazing off the court, down to earth social media guy.
Facts. That's also
Bad in the public eye.
I'm gonna just take a picture of his number on a playing card next game.
And see if you get the response.
Yes, sir, my brother.
The inception of this friendship is really a sight to behold of how you guys went from him just following you back like, oh, I didn't know you had IG. Damn. Damn.
bro.
Yeah, I didn't know you had the Instagram to all of this.
Oh my
You're
god.
funny. Can't
That's
believe that
crazy.
nigga to the
I'm a
top.
character. Listen, man. What's buddy name? Raj with the kicks. Thanks for tapping in, bro. It's always a pleasure. Oh, he got out of here. He left. Vladimir, Lenny, Isaiah, Easy for Life, Command, Dis, Doctor, Carboats, A10, another TV viewer. All of you guys. Tito, thanks for tapping
He's
in.
calling out the
Mariana. Yeah, Mariana's in here, but I don't. Maybe her.
The fact that Seth Curry has 34 right now is ridiculous.
Does he?
Dang.
Yeah.
Is that game almost over?
3 minutes left. They're down 8.
In the fourth?
Hawks is down 8. Yeah. Trae Young got 37.
What Bogdan
John Collins
Bogdanovic
got
got?
He's playing terrible. That's why they're down.
You know, that's
He's
really
playing
tough.
really. He's playing really bad.
But how many threes is he? All right, we getting out of here?
Yeah, we out. Love
Great
is
show.
love. Holla. Yes,
All right, peace out.
We'll see you Sunday.